Global warming. This is part 2. The first part we tried to explain the root causes of global warming. If you have not seen the first part, link is on the card and also there in video description. Global warming has had significant and increasingly severe effects over the last decade, impacting various aspects of the environment, human health, and economies. Here are some of the major effects observed. Rising global temperatures. Past decade, 2013 to 2024, was the hottest on record. Each year within this period has ranked among the warmest years ever recorded, with 2024 continuing this trend. Heat waves have become more frequent, intense, and prolonged, affecting regions that previously had moderate climates. Melting polar ice and glacier. Extent and volume of Arctic sea ice have continued to decline, with the Arctic experiencing some of the lowest ice extents on record during summer. Glacier around the world, from the Himalayas to the Alps, have been shrinking at an accelerated rate, contributing to sea level rise and affecting freshwater supplies. Rising sea levels. Global sea levels have risen at an increasing rate, exacerbated by both the melting of ice and the thermal expansion of seawater as it warms. This has led to more frequent and severe coastal flooding, particularly during storms and high tides, affecting low-lying areas and island nations like Bangladesh, Maldives, Netherlands, Vietnam and many more. Extreme weather events. Frequency and intensity of tropical storms and hurricanes have increased, with storms like Hurricane Maria, 2017, and Typhoon Haiyan, 2013, causing widespread devastation. Prolonged droughts have become more common in regions like California, Australia, and parts of Africa, leading to water shortages, crop failures, and deaths. Heavy rainfall events have become more intense, causing devastating floods in regions such as South Asia, Europe, and the United States. Wildfires. Warmer temperatures and prolonged droughts have led to an increase in the frequency, size, and intensity of wildfires in places like California, Australia, and the Mediterranean. The 2019 to 2020 Australian bushfires and the 2020 California wildfires were among the most destructive in history. Ocean warming and acidification. World's oceans have absorbed much of the excess heat, leading to warming that affects marine life, coral reefs, and ocean currents. Ocean acidification, caused by the absorption of CO2, has increased, damaging coral reefs, shellfish populations, and marine ecosystems. Ecosystem disruption. Species migration. Many species have shifted their ranges poleward or to higher altitudes in response to warming temperatures, disrupting ecosystems. Warming waters have led to widespread coral bleaching, where corals lose their color and vitality, threatening the biodiversity of coral reefs. Impact on agriculture and food security. Changes in temperature and precipitation patterns have affected crop yields, with some regions experiencing reduced productivity due to droughts, heat waves, and floods. Human health impact. Shifts in growing seasons and the spread of pests and diseases have further complicated food production, threatening food security in vulnerable regions. Increased temperatures have led to more heat-related illnesses and deaths, particularly during heat waves. Warmer temperatures have expanded the range of diseases like malaria, dengue, and Lyme disease, as the vectors that carry these diseases can now survive in previously unsuitable areas. Air quality. Higher temperatures and increased wildfires have led to deteriorating air quality, exacerbating respiratory conditions and contributing to premature deaths. Economic and social impact. The economic costs of climate-related disasters have soared, with billions of dollars in damages from storms, floods, and wildfires. Displacement. Rising sea levels, extreme weather events, and deteriorating living conditions have displaced millions of people, leading to a growing number of climate refugees. Biodiversity loss. Many species are at increased risk of extinction due to habitat loss, changing climate conditions, and ecosystem disruption. Global warming has contributed to an increase in avalanches in some regions, particularly in mountainous areas where snow and ice are common. Last decade has underscored the urgent need for global action to mitigate global warming and adapt to its impacts, as these effects are expected to intensify if current trends continue, and life will be more difficult with every passing minute, hour, day, and year. So let's join together and take corrective action to overcome this global problem. Stay curious, stay informed. Hit subscribe, like, share and comment, encouraging our audience to keep learning. See you again soon with a new know-how. Thank you.